Shalom, shalom. Kahalo Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone and rule well. And salutations to the brethren on the four corners of the earth, pushing the word in truth and sincerity. This is Rob, Great Millstone, Wisconsin. And I just wanted to do a quick response to this video that Pastor Hart put up a couple of days ago entitled, "You Have a Lot of Dimwits Among the Hebrew Israelites." Now, in this video, this guy that used to be a part of IUIC, I guess he defected, and he was approached and asked about the chip, and right away he dismissed it. He dismissed it, and he said, "Ain't no chip," and then proceeded to say the foolery out of his mouth that 1 terabyte won't fit on the microchip, when you have microchip applications that are being applied that are more than 1,000 terabytes, And if Apple and Android so wished it, they could say that, they can put 1,000 terabytes onto your cell phone, but the whole market is about making money, right? So I just want to go into Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 15, because you have guys out there that are willingly ignorant, and if they're not willingly ignorant, then they're ignorant to the knowledge and and to any studying whatsoever. When the scripture say in Ecclesiastes chapter 15 verse 15, "Be not ignorant of any small thing." It's like, be not ignorant in anything, in a great matter or a small, which a great matter would be like the prophecy of the RFID chip, man, the mark of the beast, being the mark of the beast. That is a great matter, man. A small matter would be, what tribe that Joshua came out of, or, what day what age did Joshua, go to war, and, he was unscratched, which was 80 years old. That's a small matter, but a great matter, like the prophecies and the evil times to come, people are ignorant of, man, and willingly, and these are guys that know, certain things of the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and continue to mock him by not realizing the full truth, man, whether they believe it or not. But everybody knows, man, the time has come and it's out. Everybody knows that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. Even Christians know that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, man. These are guys that, they want to go out and do their own thing and have their own doctrine, man. But they're not doing anything of the Most High according to any type of knowledge or understanding. This is Romans, the 10th chapter, in the first verse. It says, "Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to the Most High for Israel is that they might be saved," right? So if it was up to Paul, all Israel would be saved, but there's a but in there. It says, "For I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge." So they have a zeal, meaning they have a fervence about themselves that, they believe in the Most High, they believe in his son Yahushai, but they're not performing any duties according to the knowledge of the Most High and his son, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Some guys believe in the Lord Yahweh and believe in Yahushai, but they don't want to go out in the highways and byways and teach. Some guys believe in the Lord Yahweh and Yahushai, but they have a problem with Cornelius being an Israelite. Just like this guy believes in the Lord, but has a problem with the RFID chip being the mark of the beast, man. Whether he knows it or not, and just being being willingly ignorant, And that brings me to the third verse. It says, "For they, being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness, and going about to establish their own righteousness," And you go into this word ignorant here. Let's see. Slakia. Go into this word ignorant here. In Strong's Info, it says, "Not to know through lack of information or intelligence, by implication, to ignore, through disinclination." So a lot of these guys, man, are ignorant, and don't do anything according to knowledge because they ignore it, man, So let's go back to Romans 10:3. It says, "For they being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness," meaning ignoring, in a lot of instances, and going about to establish their own righteousness. So there are certain breakdowns that these guys aren't uh, aren't agreeable with. There are things that in the spirit that the Lord set forth that they don't like, man. Such as going out on highways and byways, such as going out in season, out of season, meaning when opportunity presents itself, and when it's not so opportune to go out on highways and byways, such as in the wintertime, or in the scorching heat, or in the rain. These guys go to establish their own righteousness, meaning they want to do what they want to do. These guys have that demonic do without will spirit on them, man. It says, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High, meaning that they're prideful, man. Whether they've been given the word or they haven't been, or they've been given the understanding and are ignoring it, or they haven't been given the understanding, of the Spirit of the Lord, they are prideful, man. The reason being, reason why they don't get it is because they haven't submitted themselves. They have not humbled themselves before Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. And a lot of these guys, man, that you see that are, ain't no microchip, ain't no, the mark of the beast is Christianity, it's an embargo. All these guys, man, I guarantee you, all these guys are going to take the mark of the beast, man, because they're going to be the same ones that didn't believe it. And even though when it comes to fruition and it finally sparks their mind, like, oh, shit, Great Millstone was right. Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, and Apostle Arimlab, and Apostle Rachar, and Eldam Natazak, they were correct, man. But they're still going to take it because they never believed it from the get-go, man. This is Revelation 13 and 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and the image being the current philosophy of this world, man, the ways of this world that encompass all religions, that encompass the do what thou wilt spirit, It says that both speak, meaning that image should be projected onto the whole known world, man, It says, and cause as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed, So if you're not with the ways of this society, you will be put to death. And he causeth all, both small and great, in that social status, So whether you're the smallest man on the totem pole, or whether you're the president of the United States, rich and poor, free and bond, whether you're walking the streets or whether you are imprisoned. Because the time is going to come where these prisoners are going to have a pilot, to test out the mark of the beast in order to free themselves, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast, which there goes your commerce, your trade. You won't be able to trade either. And you think these guys that are weak-spirited, that can't even grasp the concept or won't, or ignoring the concept that the RFID chip is a mark of the beast, are going to have the spirit not to take it? Or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. And that's your universal product code, man. But a lot of these guys, they know that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, man. There's no way around it, This Luke chapter 12, verse 46. It says, matter of fact, verse 47, it says, and that servant which knew his Lord's will, which he knows he knows the prophecies, he knows the breakdowns, but he wants to do his own thing and establish his own righteousness, and prepare not himself, meaning he didn't do the work of the Lord the way it's supposed to be done, neither did according to his will, meaning the Lord's will, shall be beaten with many stripes, So you're going to be beaten with many stripes because you know and understand, man, and you decided not to do what was right. So you're going to get it worse, man, There's going to be a horrible judgment waiting for you that might be worse than the other Israelites that didn't know that they were Israelites, or that were ignorant because they had lack of knowledge instead of willingly ignorant. It says, verse 48, but he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. So the punishment is going to be considerably lighter. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required. And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask more. So if you've been given the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and you've been given the joy of this gospel, you are supposed to spread it according to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's will, man. And not to your own vainglory and how you want things to be. Because human thinking is small. That's why Yahweh said, For my thoughts are not your thoughts, and my ways are not your ways, man. You know, for they are higher than yours. You know, so I just wanted to, you know, I just wanted to give my thoughts on on that situation. You know, and give my thoughts on Elder Tara's video, because there's a lot of guys out here that are going to take the mark of the beast just because they want to be willingly ignorant and they're stubborn, man, and that's going to lead to their destruction. So I want to say, call halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who well, and salutations to the brethren on the four corners of the earth, pushing the word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom.